Hello, everyone. I've got a really cool drawing for us today. I am going to put a vanishing point right here. And I'm going to divide my paper about 3/4 of the way, just straight down. So we're going to use 1-point linear perspective in this drawing, and it's going to be a garden box. So let me just begin. So I'm going to go, slightly below my vanishing point. So we're kind of almost at eye level. And we're just going to make a pretty simple box. So we know this line is going to my vanishing point. Lines go straight down with 1-point perspective. Here we have a box. Okay, and I am going to have this box supported round that off. This is going to do the same. So what we have is a garden box, a window box that's going to have flowers. So now I'm going to put in a bunch of foliage overlapping. Let's put a flower right there. If you would like to, I'm just going to make these sort of roundish shapes. But if you would like to actually draw flowers, you are certainly welcome to. Recognizable flowers like tulips. Please feel free, but it's really not necessary. So these look just sort of circular. This is going to cast a shadow straight down. Let's have another one over here. Spilling out of the box. Here's some more going this way. So these are really simple flowers. When you get to the watercolor, they're easy, really easy to do, to make. Let's have one coming over here on this side. Okay. So it's going to be a garden box, and it's going to be in a window of a high-rise let's do this. So here's the window frame. I might might have wanted to move that over a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. So there's our window box. I'll do some shading in a minute. I want to use this area here. So I'm still going to do some vanishing points. My garden box here is sort of in the middle of a city. We'll just leave it like that. Just, if you would like to keep these squares going, but we get a sense of an urban place with all of the concrete and the city, and yet somehow nature finds a way. When we do get to the watercolor, if you would rather than watercolor these flowers, although they look great if you use watercolor, and just use colored pencil mixed with watercolor, you may mix your mediums. So this is going to be shaded, this side of the box. All right, so this is going to cast a shadow. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a cast shadow. And then just for the sake of consistency, I'm going to use my vanishing point. And I'll give it a nice uniformed look. Let's fill this cast shadow in. Stands will cast a shadow. Got a form shadow going on, and it's going to cast into here, and the same thing here. So I'm really using just squiggly lines for these flowers. And I think you can, I've been doing this drawing and doing watercolor with it. And there's lots and lots of color combinations that you can use with this drawing. I want to go on like this. The pattern of leaves you use doesn't really make a difference to me too much. And what vegetation you have growing out of your garden box doesn't really matter to me. But you have a beautiful garden box in an urban setting. I hope you enjoy this drawing.